can see what stall like this one needs. So it's 32 degrees today and it's sleeting. So we brought Mr. Handsome Man inside, and him's a little bit food motivated. Him's is food motivated. We're fixing to go get him some new shavings.
Everything is better with you.
Everything is better with a little breakfast. Hello. He said, and we talked about this. He said he would really like if anybody would like to send additional cookies.
Cookies. Better than 100-pound sacks of feed.
Yeah, that's also accurate. Hello, handsome man. How old are you? Can we see?
Oh, yeah, he'll let you do it.
Anything? He's got a mustache.
Him's a toe taker.
Him's a little bit of a toe taker. All right, let's see.
Little big boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he's a baby. Him's a baby. How big are you for being a little guy? He said, I'm the baby.
No, don't follow this feed bucket.
You're just a baby, sir.
Okay.
Him's is a giant baby, that's for sure.
Hey, come here. You let me do everything else with you.
Well, now he said that there's food involved, and he would like to eat his feed in peace. Him's is gorgeous, you guys. But Him's is a real full-bred Friesian. Him's is a real full-bred Friesian.
That can pitch you across this shed.
Yeah. Him's is a baby, see?
Him is a young baby.
Him's is a baby. He's 2, maybe 3 years old. Him's is a little die. Him's is a little die. Fipper, it's freezing. Hi, pretty girl. We brought this thoroughbred in, so she didn't have to be outside because it's. Did you tell him it's sleeting outside? We have sleet coming down. Hi, Snoot. Somebody said we need to name it Snoot, and I said because it's got a little white boop on it, Snoot. Oh, we need to get his window down. He said, excuse me, my window is up. Hi, pretty girl. Oh, is this the rope horse? No, this is Peanut. I thought she went to Dylan's. Dylan didn't take her? Where did the dun and the...
Dylan said he was going to ride when he got here.
Okay. Is this the dun? Is this the mare? The brood mare? Oh, here's the rope horse right here.
Yeah.
And that's the brood mare. The really good good girl. Fipper. Fipper fed. Hello, everyone.
Hers right here. Hers uttering up.
You think she's uttering up? Uh-oh. Are you uttering up?
While she's in here like this.
Are we going to have a baby? I know. When it gets cold, everything gets...
My hand is not working as good.
But we'll get her getting all the stalls. I told Jacob she looked bred. Oh, we maybe didn't have a little baby.
You want to look?
No, I'm okay.
I don't think that baby just got took off. I think that's looking at
It is snowing. It is snowing, in case anybody is wondering. My staff have been outside trying to catch all these horses. Dara, did you tell him outside in the fucking snow trying to catch horses and had a rescue show up? That was a fucking fiasco. Yeah. I have just told my husband that I just don't. This morning was kind of the spur of it all. My girls, there's a rescue that fundraised for 2 unhalter broke horses. And it's fucking snowing. And they've decided they want to come today. No appointment, nothing to pick up. So they fundraise and pay for 2 horses. And they give them to a rescue. $600 horse and a $700 horse. And anyway, Krista, we do have security cameras all over this property now. So the rescue shows up, and she gets out and she tells Dara, we couldn't even get her address. And Dara said, because I wasn't going to send you the address until we were done pinning them, because basically it's snowing. And they're mid-pinning these people's horses and they pull in the driveway. So they're being ugly to Dara. And then I pull in the driveway. And they're parked where the butt of their trailer is like at the road. And their truck is like between Jacob's trailer and the house. You guys know, down here, like, they're parked in the road. And you guys can see there's not much space between that trailer and the dog kennel. So their truck is in the middle of that. So I pull in and it's sleeting at this point. And it's like chunks of sleety ice hitting my windows. So I like beep the horn, you know, beep beep for them to, they don't move. And I know there's somebody in the vehicle because I see the lights on the trailer, like where they tap the brakes. So I think, all right, they're fixing to tap the brakes, put it in drive, and pull around. No. So I beep the horn again, and the passenger door opens. I get flipped off. And I'm like, who is this? Like, at first I start laughing because I think surely it's somebody I know. Like, oh, this must be like Lindsay, or this is somebody I know, you know, and they're like, ha, fuck off. I mean, so like, I just lay on the horn and I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, then the person gets out and starts walking towards my vehicle, and I don't know them. I don't know them. This is a stranger. And Jess is like this because she's standing in the end of that barn, and she's like, because she knows. Like Jess is like, girl, she gets out and she goes, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I need you to pull the truck and trailer up out of the driveway so I can pull in. And she says, well, what? You're not used to being in the country? You can't get out and walk in the mud? Dylan Fox was on the phone with me when this happens, just so everybody knows. When I tell you, I proceeded to say, you can pull your fucking truck and trailer up this driveway and out of my fucking way, or your husband's going to get out of that truck. Or I think I said that driver. Or the driver that's with you is going to get out of that truck and be pulling my foot out of your ass. So you have two options. Because I own this motherfucker. And I am not getting out of my Jeep on the road. I'm at the road. Can't get in my own driveway. And I'm not walking in the sleet of my driveway to my barn. So there's two options here. You get in that fucking truck and you pull the fuck out of my way. Or you can tell them they're fixing to pull my ass or my foot right out of your ass. And Dylan was like, uh-oh, I'll let you go. And I'm like, yep. We're leaving. Fucking go on. Bye. See you later. That's right, Lane. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hate it. Because stuff like this used to really affect me. And I used to think like, oh no, these people are going to talk bad about me. Fuck them. How dare them? How dare them feel like because my husband's a kill buyer, you can pull onto my property and show my staff no respect by showing up when you don't have an appointment. And then come to find out they didn't even pay for the horses. They were given the horses for free. This is somebody that was given free horses showing up at my property on a Saturday who is not paying board. You know, they're not paying board. They're not paying a Saturday loadout fee. And I told my husband, because he always tells me, I don't understand why are you so strict? I'm strict because it prevents motherfuckers like that from purchasing from me because they can't afford it. And so I don't have classless piece of shits who got some free fucking horses pulling onto my property disregarding anybody's value. I mean, Dara told me, hey, they pulled up, they don't have an appointment, we're midway through pinning the horses. She's mad that she wasn't given the address yet, so she had to get it off the website. She was like, but I wasn't going to give them the address till we at least had the horses pinned. Mind you, they have saved 2 horses that are not halter broke. They're not halter broke. Not halter broke. So my staff are trying to pin all of the recipient mares to get the ones that are not halter broke out of the herd. And at the end of the day, when I pulled up, if they would have just said like, hey, sorry, we don't know where to go, or what do you want? I don't care. They could have opened the door and been like, and I would have said, hey, pull up. And they would have been like, and just pulled out of the way. Any of that would have been fine. The altercation happened because they refused to move their truck and trailer to the point that they told me, first of all, she said, well, this is the country and you should be able to get out of that vehicle and walk in this mud. I'm not. Okay, let's go watch him eat. Let's go calm my soul down. And I just am so excited for whoever buys this horse. Like, whoever gets him, you're going to have to be my friend for the rest of your life. And I want to know. Hi.
That big fella gotta have a bigger stall.
Is he moving over here? Dara's getting him a stall across the hall cleaned. He said he has a brand. So somebody branded him.
And him likes groceries.
Hims does like the groceries. And Hims has all the Friesian hair. Oh, that's nice. Hims is gorgeous. Come here, sir. Hello, gorgeous man. You do have all the Friesian hair. Do you want to give them a boop? Would you like to give them a boop so they can see how beautiful you are, sir? Yes? Oh, Hims is the most handsome. I like this.
Oh, yeah. Flops his hair out of
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah, I love that. I love when he does like I whip my hair back and forth. I did find my phone. Would you guys like to know who had it? So I guess the reason we found it is because in one of the videos, I set the phone on the cash box in the tack room. So we knew that where I left it. Well, Dara had gone in there to get a shot of Banamine for Cactus. And when she got the shot of Banamine for Cactus, I think we were all panicking, trying to figure out why he couldn't get up. And she put the phone in her pocket because, in all honesty, all of our phones are exactly the same. So Dara drew up the Banamine, looked down, there was a phone. She stuck the phone in her pocket and went to go give him Banamine. And I told him last night, I said, that phone grew legs and walked off. So there's 3 things that happened here. Either one, y'all are playing a cruel joke on me that is not funny to me. Or 2, when I got in Jess's car and started it and tried to drive off in a vehicle that wasn't mine, I must have left it in Jess's truck. Or 3, one of you guys must have put my phone in your pocket by accident, because we will say, I had accidentally picked up Elizabeth's phone, 2 or 3 times. I had accidentally, went to leave. Right. Elizabeth's phone had a marble black case on it, which my phone has a black case. And several times I got in my vehicle and went to unlock my phone and couldn't, and realized I had Elizabeth's phone. Star Party, you guys, send stars, send stars, send stars. So I had picked Elizabeth's phone up more than once and was like, this isn't my phone, and walked back in and said, hey, I have somebody's phone. Because when they're just laying down and you go to leave the barn, you see black iPhone and you pick it up. So I knew. So I said, 1, somebody picked it up on accident thinking it was theirs, and we're going to find it. And the problem is, I think Dara had gotten her truck and set it, right? But then later on, she had her phone. So then she was like, Tara, she was like, I looked in my truck, and she was like, where I had set the Banamine in my truck, I had set that phone out with the Banamine, and I was like, I knew it. What did I say, though? When I said one of 3 things that happened, the third option was somebody has picked it up thinking it's theirs, because Lane had a phone last night. And I was like, Lane, is that my phone? And he was like, no. And when he pulled it out and handed it to me, it's exactly like I'm just going to get a bright pink case.
And I lost my phone for 2 days.
Is that where it was?
The property, and it connected to my Bluetooth.
Where was it?
Back there on the back.
I remember that, and it connected to your Bluetooth. I remember that. But see, mine was dead.
And then, so ever since then, I've made it a habit.
Just so y'all know, it just...
out of my pocket when I go into a pen. When I step out of the truck.
I mean, it's just a... Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that has an iPhone, if this is just laying there, you just pick it up because you don't have a clue. Can you please pick up? Well, what the fuck do you want from me? Let's see what the fuck this person wants. Hi, this is she. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. It's no problem. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he's okay. Yep, we had tried to reach out to her a couple times to see about him being picked up, but that's okay. Just let us know. Yep, no worries. Yeah. Yep, no worries. Just let us know. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Ooh. I wondered why that horse was still here. Magic.
What's going on?
Yeah, she's been in the hospital with, that was the hospital nurse calling to let me know that I guess she's in the hospital with COVID and has COVID pneumonia and has been like, I guess, really, really, really sick. And that, they're needing to do some procedures on her, but she wanted them to call me to let me know. She was worried about me, and her horse. I knew that horse had been here. Excuse me, sir. You can tell he's not used to being in a stall. Come here, sir. Hello. Hi. He's huge. I'm telling you, I know that Friesians are big, beautiful horses, but when he walks up here to the front of this stall, he has a presence, doesn't he? It's a lot of horse.
How big do you think?
He's not tall. He's 16 hands, maybe. Yeah, he's not that. He's just massive. He's got a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? When he comes up here to see you, look, he's like, hi, Lane. Go get him a cookie. Get 2 of the CBD cookies. I am going to get a neon colored case, and not because of any other reason, but if I have neon colored cases on my phone, I will not pick up y'all's either.
That's why mine's got a rose gold on it.
And you still picked up a black phone.
No, nobody else will pick it up. We're talking about my faults here.
We're not talking about my faults here, she said. I love, love, love that horse. I have not named him yet. I'm trying to figure out what his brand is. Yes. I'm trying to figure out look at the brand on this one. I love this brand. Do y'all love this brand? It's a wagon wheel. I love that brand. Do you wipe these? Oh! He took that. Oh, well, I was good. Yeah, to the point, though, that it was gone. He's probably 3. He has whittle bitty tiny teethies. Hims has whittle teeth. Let me show y'all. Come here. Let's show them your teeth. Go get me another cookie. It's going to take he is very food motivated. Whoever had him clearly treat trained him, because he will only work for food, right?
Yeah.
I think if you rode him, you would have to, he did vacuum it. Hims is a Tootsie Monster.
You can do that girl with the food tied to the end of the whipping stick.
Yes, I would be afraid it would, whenever Thor kicks into a long trot and then into a lope, though. Yeah. I wouldn't know how to get him stopped. Come here, sir. Will you give that thoroughbred on the right? It's in the first stall on the right.
Yes, and pull the exit
Is this
button.
snowing? I don't know. I'm not a Valentino fan, and let me tell you why. I don't like Valentino products because, like, there's 2 Valentino companies, and one of them, look at his teeth, they're whittle. He has whittle teeth, you guys. He has whittle teeth. Show him your whittle teeth. Show him your whittle teeth. Whittle teethies. Oh, he's got baby teeth. He had to get every morsel. I feel like we should braid his foretop so he can see. There. The horse trader that had him, that sold him at the sale, bought him out of a sale in California and brought him here. What? Just give it some time, let her think about it. And he called him a Persian. He told Jacob he was a Persian. Him's one of them Persian horses. So when Jacob told me, he goes, I think I bought a Friesian. He's supposed to be registered. They're supposed to be mailing me the papers. He was like, he looks like a Friesian to me, but this backwoods horse trader kept calling him a Persian. A Persian.
Is he a rug?
Well, he said that he came out in the parking lot and told Jacob, hey, I got a horse I want you to come look at. I PO'd it or whatever. And Jacob was like, what is it? And he's like, it's a Persian. And I was told your wife really likes them Persian horses. I heard your wife really likes them Persian horses.
Well, we like that Persian.
Him's is a Persian. He said, hi, pretty friend. He said, hello, pretty friend. You might be a Valentino. You are beautiful. I think you just have so much hair, sir. He's like Nukes. Like, I feel like maybe we should start braiding, but carpal tunnel syndrome later. You can tell he's not been stalled recently because he's not loving being stalled.
He might settle down when he gets
He
over
will.
this bigger one.
He'll settle down when he gets over there, but he'll also settle down just as when he gets a hay bag and he just gets... She's all right. We need to give her some... Everything's out of the catch pen except for the 2 that we're supposed to leave. Now, Dara, before I ever pulled in that driveway,
That bitch had that lady had an attitude.
that lady had an attitude. And I'm telling you, she talked to me. I have never been told, well, this is the country and you can get out of that and walk down that driveway. This mud's not going to hurt you.
You know what was bad was Jacob told me exactly last night how he wanted them to load.
Right. For safety purposes.
And exactly. And when she got out there telling me how she was going to do things, it was like, I done been told how to do this the safest way possible. So if you'll just go to the front of the barn,
Yep.
pull your truck and trailer around there. When I get everything situated and I'm ready for you, I'll holler at you. And she did not like being dismissed at all.
Hello. Are you... hello? Are you friendly? You just thought I had cookies. He said, I am friendly. I just also like cookies.
I got a cookie. You don't want to have another one?
No, I want to see what his brand is. I'm going to take pictures of it. When he led down here, was he a big, beautiful, massive creature?
I will walk up to you.
He was headed to the
Very
barn.
mannered. He's young.
He said he was headed to the barn to get out of the weather.
Him was. Him's a
So miss the correct way saying horse
He
breed.
looks to you
No
for
joke, not
that
joke.
reassurance. Like walking across.
Mary, why don't you leave then?
What?
She said, so miss the correct way saying horse breed, not a joke. And I'm like, go away. He's a Friesian, but the guy at the sale didn't know how to say that and he called him a Persian. And it was because he didn't know, the guy didn't even know how to properly say Friesian. So, joke's on you, and you clearly missed the story. I think it's I think it's a symbol. I think it's a zodiac sign. All right, you guys, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take a picture. Oh, yeah. We had him tied in there.
Well, no, he tried to help me untie, but I had to figure.
All right, you guys. We're going to take a picture, and we're going to get him stall stripped and moved over.
Oh, buddy.
Hi, sir. I'm coming in. I'm behind you. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take pictures of his brand. Hey, Lane, will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you grab me a brush?
She ain't gonna get you.
Fuck, you can't see it. Maybe you can't. Nope, you can't.
You're all right.
He's okay. He just wants to move.
You're okay.
I can't see it. Hi, I really love you too, sir. Can we take a picture of your brand? Can we take a picture of your brand, sir? He said he would like another cookie. Is what he would like. Has somebody just walked in and given you cookies? Is it
I
like,
think so.
is it we will trade pets for cookies? Oh, that's nice, she said. Oh, you have snacks. Yeah, that's nice. Hello, Mr. Big Guy. He's really gentle, though. Like, he doesn't kick. He doesn't, I mean, but he's young. I'm telling you guys, he is really young.
You think it'll get taller?
Yeah, he's not very old. Hims wants to wick my phone. Hi, he said, hello, 1,000 people. Hello, 1,000 people watching me. I still can't believe it's sleeting.
It's snowing.
It's snowing now. Oh, it is. Look, you guys, it's snowing. That is snow. Come here, sir.
Go over there.
He said, oh, look, it really is.
Doing a wiping nose.
Those are snowflakes. How are we in literal? Those are snowflakes. Jesus. Yes, we have 1,100 people watching our big, beautiful Persian. Just so those of you who are just joining in, the guy at the sell barn that sold him was a horse trader, and he didn't even know the proper name. He called him a Persian instead of a Friesian. He said, hey, Jacob, I got a horse for you. Jacob said, what is it? He said, I heard that your wife really likes them Persians, and I found one. And I got you a Persian. I'm like, Jacob, I don't know what a Persian horse is. Ugh. That's nice, too. We're going to take pictures of his brand and see if we can figure out. It is...
That's it. Kind of a U, a circle, and then
Yeah.
a...
It looks like... I thought at first it looked like a zodiac symbol. All right, I got a good picture of it. If you guys will take...
His nose scratched.
You can take a screenshot of this, and if you guys will start looking for this brand... The man that sold him to Jacob said that he bought him from an older woman, and she was in California. So, supposedly, he had gone out there for a rope-in or some shit, and the lady had a Persian for sale, and he had heard that Jacob's wife, which is me, loves Persian horses, which the real name is Friesian. He just didn't know that. He had never actually heard of Friesians before, so he kept calling him a Persian. And he brought him all the way back to Louisiana from California. I think he was in Wickenburg for the rope-ins out there. And anyway, he came back. They had gone into California, picked up a couple things. Anyway, he said he bought him because he heard that my husband's wife likes these Persian horses. But this horse is branded. And if you guys don't mind, it's like a circle, half a circle, full circle. And the bottom part looks like a Z. But we would love to figure out whose brand that is. He told Jacob that lady told him that he was registered. She had guaranteed the registration papers and she was mailing them. And she was not a horse trader. She was an older lady. And the man who sold him to my husband, I can't really say he's a horse trader. He tries to trade some horses. He has sold some horses here and there. Just a team roper, kind of a little bit backwoods, but nice guy. But at the end of the day, he did call him a Persian. And tell him, it's Friesian, sir. I am a Friesian. So if any of you guys...
I don't care what he called him. You got him here.
That's right. But if you guys The symbol looks like the sign for Mercury. That's what I thought. I did think that it looked like a zodiac sign. Like a, yes. Maybe that's what we should call you, is we should call him retrograde. We'll call him retro for short.
Ain't that ending right now?
Yeah. You call you retro? I think that since that looks like the sign for Mercury, we'll call him retrograde.
I'm calling him retro.
Ashley, I'm not super sure because my husband was at the cow cell in Opelousas when he... Oh, Taurus would be a good name. My husband was at a cow cell in Louisiana, and he came... I do think he's gilded, right? Have we... I think. Yeah, he's gilded. He just has... that looks like a testicle.
He ain't gilded.
That looks like a testicle to me. Let's make sure. I'm like, Got my flashlight on. Okay, no, it's just loose skin.
Where's Jess?
That looks like a testicle, but I don't think so. I think it's just a gilding scar. I think it's just a gilding scar. So the guy that was in Wickenburg, I don't know, because here's the thing. He didn't even know what a Friesian was. I'm glad he's gilded, because if he was not a gilding, I have a whole entire facility of mares. And I would be an irresponsible Friesian stallion owner. So I already have to convince myself that Nuke does not need to reproduce, because I love him. I love Nukes. They'll tell you that is my pet. It's like having a little fucking tiny pet in me. I don't think that that's a descendant. I don't know you well enough. I just don't know him well enough to reach under there and grab his balls, and he's just a baby, so I don't want to reach under there and I don't want to freak him out yet, but we will get a halter on him and make sure. I think that's just, how sometimes when they gild, they, sorry, I'm trying to get this.
Port the camera at you, that way if I get kicked. Then.
No, I'm not. I just don't, well, my next thing was I just didn't want to stir him up because he doesn't know us. See, that's not a testicle, right? That's just a gilding. It's like a little bit of extra skin. Ooh, I got him. I would come this way. If he is Persian, he is part cat. That was the joke with my husband, is that he said they had gone out to, the coast to go to a team roping in Wickenburg. And then they had gone into California, and a lady had met them and asked them if, sir. Oh. No, he's a gilding. That's just skin, for sure. Tell him that's just skin. My manhood is gone. If it was not, I would live here and just breed everything on the property. Because it's skin for sure. Hi. Oh, he said this is some fresh shavings. It is fresh shavings, sir. We're fixing to put you in a double stall. Oh, he said, get my hair out of my face. Get my hair out of my face. All right, you guys. This is probably one of my most favorite horses. Yeah. And he's got the most kind eye in the whole world. I think that we will probably call him Retro, short for retrograde. Hi. You are beautiful. And then once we get this stall, we're going to get him some new shavings over there and get him moved across the hall in a big stall. This mare has that same wagon wheel brand. The guy who sold them said that they were Aztecas, which is a type of quarter horse and an Andalusian cross. He said they were Aztecas and they ride and drive. So that's where they came from. I'm not, Danielle. I'm actually not even keeping most of my Friesians that are registered. I'm only going to probably keep the 2 spotted ones. He's supposed to be really well broke, so he's not going to need time and effort. He's just this is very normal behavior for a very young, for a young horse that has been, hauled from California to Louisiana back to Texas, so he's got very normal behavior for a young horse that's been moved around, and he was sold to us as a horse that is well broke to ride. So, I haven't seen Babe lately. I mean, y'all feed him every day. His ear, how's that going?
It did exactly what he said it was gonna do. It's doing the puff up, and it's gonna burst out, and he's starting to do that, and it's doing really good.
It's doing good. When I saw it, when he was in the barn before we put him back out, it was not puffed up at all.
That stuff is starting to slough.
Come off. Mm-hmm. Good. Maybe it'll go away. Perfect. Yep. I don't think he's probably been up in a barn like this. He's probably been out. I know that a lot of the facilities in California have kind of more open barns. Like they have those barns that are real open air barns, and they can really see each other, and you can tell he's trying to figure out how come he can't touch the horse next to him, and But as soon as the weather gets a little better, we'll get him outside and we'll work with him, and sir. But he's gorgeous. So you guys don't forget Retro. He's here. Yep. Yeah, that's every time we go kind of out west, most of the barns, like you said, Jess, they're more like panels. It's like, they're covered, but the barns the stalls underneath are more open air type situation. So I can tell he keeps trying to figure out how come he can't see the horses next to him. So it's just it has nothing to do with his having ill behavior. He just doesn't know. I think my husband had quoted somebody if he was purchased now before we put any money or effort into him. I think he told somebody 6,500. So 6,500 acres if anybody was interested right now. And then of course, once we get Dylan out here and he gets to riding him and all of that, he's supposed to be, I think his Coggins, if I'm not mistaken, said adult, but we mouthed him and he mouths more like he's probably a 4-year-old. He's just 4, maybe 4 to 5. So we call him Retro. And then if you want a different name for him, then what's the adage? You can buy him and name him whatever you want. But until then, he's mine and he's in my barn and I'm going to call him Retro. I love him. Actually, it's retrograde. And we'll call him Retro for short. So, all right. Bye, you guys. He does give Elvis vibes. Yeah, for sure. It's the hair. And we'll have these right here ready. What's this? Did you see this? It's Tudlin.
Her's been with me. I started.
Her's Tudlin.
About 6:30, and she's been made every step I have.
Hey, Skeet.
She's I'm tired.
Her's just balled up. I'll just cover you up, kid. There, though. That's nice. No, I was trying to help you. Oh, doggy yoga. Doggy yoga. Hey, Brooke, please don't put it like that. Not that you mean to, but we just don't do anything. Like if you just put something, just put acres, like 6,500 acres. We don't ever put decimals or anything like that. So anyway, I'm actually, we're just gonna fill the hay bags and be done for a little bit. Jess will be back. We've got quite a bit of stalls in here to clean and put shavings in. So All right. Bear is in my car. Bear is tunneled in my car that's still running. So Bear's in there with the heater on. What do you mean, where's Bear? Bear is in the car with the heat on. Da boop da snoot. Da boop da snoot. All right. We'll be back. Bye, you guys.